Days of Our Lives is with a provocative new spoiler photo that could signal the start of a major romantic entanglement involving two of its most infamous characters, E.J. DiMera and Chad DiMera. The shocking image shows Kat Green positioned between the two brothers, leaving viewers to wonder, is a love triangle about to form? Could Kat be the latest woman to capture both of their hearts? Let's dive deeper into the potential dynamics of this scandalous scenario and what it could mean for the characters involved. EJ's return and the setting stage for love and scandal. For this intriguing development to unfold, several key pieces need to fall into place. First and foremost, E.J. DiMera must survive the dramatic shooting he recently endured. While his fate seemed uncertain, behind-the-scenes photos suggest that E.J. has, in fact, survived and will be making a return. These images feature E.J. in scenes with his brother Tony DiMera, Chad, and Kristen DiMera, which signals that E.J. is not only alive but poised to re-enter the storyline with a vengeance. However, before any romantic sparks can fly between E.J. and Kat, there is the matter of his relationship with Belle. E.J. and Belle have shared an undeniable connection, but the complexities of their respective lives make their relationship difficult, if not impossible. Belle, a district attorney, is well aware that her involvement with E.J., who, while not as dangerous as their father Stefano, is still a criminal, could ruin her career. This internal conflict has always simmered between the two characters. While Belle cannot deny the attraction, she knows that pursuing E.J. could bring chaos into her already turbulent life. So, as much as she may desire him, the reality is that she has to choose her career over him. This makes it increasingly clear that E.J. and Belle won't be long-term partners, and their love story will likely remain just that, an affair, a fleeting temptation that never quite becomes anything solid. The DiMera brothers shared history with women as much as E.J. and Belle have history. Another layer to this developing story is the repeated pattern of both DiMera brothers finding themselves involved with the same women. This is hardly a new development in the DiMera family. In the past, E.J. had a brief affair with Abigail, who was at one point married to Chad. This particular romance occurred before Abigail's relationship with Ben Weston and her eventual connection to Chad. The complicated love lives of the DiMera brothers have always been interwoven with the women they love, or lust after. Moreover, this isn't the first time both Chad and E.J. have shared the same love interest. Years ago, Chad had a relationship with Gabby Hernandez, but that romance ended when he broke her heart. Not long after, E.J. and Gabby's paths crossed. Their connection came when Gabby used E.J. as a way to punish Stefan DiMera for his infidelity. However, it didn't take long for Gabby to regret her actions, and while E.J. initially tried to talk her out of it, he ultimately went along with her plans. This added another layer of complexity to the DiMera family's love stories, one in which E.J. and Chad continue to find themselves connected to the same women in different ways and at different points in time. Will Kat become the latest woman to bridge the gap between the DiMera brothers? Enter Kat Green. A recent newcomer to Salem, Kat has already managed to stir up drama with her involvement in a scam with Chad. While initially it seemed like Kat and Chad shared a more transactional relationship, the dynamic between them has taken a different turn. Despite the scams, there's a clear attraction between Kat and Chad that cannot be ignored. But here's where things get interesting. Kat's chemistry with Chad could potentially lead to a deeper, more meaningful connection, or it could bring her face to face with his brother, E.J. The image of Kat, Chad, and E.J. together has caused quite a stir among fans, leading many to wonder if this is the beginning of something much more intense. It's possible that this photo was taken to heighten the intrigue and fuel speculation, but it also raises a valid question: how did Kat end up in this situation with both brothers? Could it be that Chad, still struggling with his own feelings for Kat, may encourage a relationship between her and E.J.? After all, Chad's moral compass is clearly conflicted due to the scam Kat has pulled with him. While he may be deeply attracted to her, he knows that his family would be horrified if he were to pursue anything with her. This internal battle could push Chad to play matchmaker, guiding E.J. and Kat together as a way to distance himself from his feelings and to quell the growing tension. On the other hand, EJ might pursue Kat as a way of distracting himself from his own feelings for Belle. Perhaps, after the end of his relationship with Belle, he seeks out Kat as a way of moving on or making Belle jealous. As much as EJ has always been a player, his interactions with women have been motivated by more than just lust. There's often a deeper, emotional layer to his pursuits. A possible setup or a natural attraction? While the idea of a love triangle is appealing to fans who enjoy the drama and tension between characters, it's also plausible that the relationship between Kat and EJ may have been orchestrated behind the scenes. Perhaps, instead of it being a genuine attraction, it's part of a larger scheme, maybe even a setup or fix-up designed to manipulate the situation to someone's advantage. It's possible that Chad, sensing his attraction to Kat becoming too intense to handle, may see introducing her to EJ as a way of removing himself from the equation. In truth, a lot of the drama seems like it's designed to stir up intrigue and controversy, especially when it comes to the DiMera brothers' shared history with women. While a love triangle can be enticing, it also brings with it the risk of further complications, especially for someone like Kat, who might find herself torn between two powerful and complicated men. Could she navigate this web of emotions and power, or will it all implode in spectacular fashion? As for whether EJ and Kat's connection will bloom into something lasting, it's unclear. Given the intricacies of their personalities, the history between the DiMera brothers, and Kat's involvement in a scam, there are far more questions than answers at this point. But one thing is for certain, the drama surrounding Kat Green, Chad DiMera, and EJ DiMera is sure to add an exciting new layer of tension and intrigue to Days of Our Lives as the 60th anniversary celebrations continue. Conclusion. The road ahead for Kat, Chad, and EJ with Days of Our Lives celebrating its monumental 60th anniversary, the stakes are higher than ever. The DiMera brothers' involvement with Kat Green only adds fuel to the fire of what promises to be a thrilling new chapter in the soap opera's long and storied history. Whether this leads to a full-blown love triangle or a more complex series of betrayals and manipulations, one thing is certain, the drama between Kat, Chad, and EJ will be one to watch. As we await the next twist in this riveting tale, fans of the show will undoubtedly find themselves on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating what will happen next in this tangled web of love, lust, and power. Stay tuned, because the DiMera brothers' love lives are far from simple, and Kat Green's role in this saga is just beginning to unfold. As Days of Our Lives continues to captivate its audience with its rich and dynamic characters, one of the most intriguing developments on the horizon is the battle for Kat Green's heart. Between two powerful and equally compelling DiMera brothers, EJ and Chad, this love triangle is poised to become one of the most thrilling arcs in recent memory. While both brothers have undeniable chemistry with Kat, it seems increasingly clear that EJ will emerge victorious in this battle for love. The deeper emotional connection, shared history, and inherent power dynamics in place suggest that EJ will ultimately win Kat's heart, leading to a fulfilling and victorious relationship for the two of them. Let's explore why EJ stands a strong chance of winning over Kat and why their relationship will likely have a happy ending. The emotional depth of EJ DiMera. One of the strongest reasons why EJ will triumph in this love triangle is his emotional depth. Although EJ may initially seem like the more emotionally distant and calculating of the DiMera brothers, the truth is that his feelings for Kat are rooted in a more profound and genuine emotional connection. EJ's past is full of betrayals, manipulations, and complicated relationships, yet with Kat, he finds a kindred spirit. Despite his usual approach to life, where he hides his true emotions behind a facade of strength and confidence, EJ's vulnerability and desire for true connection are gradually revealed. This emotional complexity is something that Chad, in contrast, struggles to demonstrate with the same intensity. Chad DiMera, while also deeply connected to Kat, tends to be more pragmatic, often acting out of a sense of duty and familial obligation rather than raw passion or emotional need. Though his feelings for Kat are undeniable, his internal conflicts, particularly his struggles with the scam and the impact it may have on his family, may eventually make him seem less authentic to Kat in the long run. She may come to realize that, while Chad's feelings for her are real, it's EJ who is better able to meet her emotional needs and offer the kind of commitment she craves. EJ's history of overcoming obstacles. Another key reason why EJ is poised to win Kat's heart lies in his ability to overcome obstacles and fight for what he wants. Throughout Days of Our Lives, EJ has been portrayed as someone who knows how to fight for the things that matter most to him. Whether it's reclaiming his power within the DiMera family or navigating the tumultuous relationships he's had with women in the past, EJ is no stranger to battling against the odds. His perseverance and determination make him a formidable contender in the race for Kat's heart. While Chad has his own set of qualities that make him a strong and capable man, he lacks the same level of drive when it comes to pursuing love and overcoming challenges. Chad's tendency to internalize his struggles and avoid confronting difficult truths can sometimes make him seem passive in the face of adversity. EJ, on the other hand, thrives under pressure, and this is a quality that will undoubtedly win Kat over. She will see that EJ isn't afraid to take risks, even when it means facing the consequences head-on. The power dynamics at play at the heart of the DiMera family lies power, both in the corporate sense and in relationships. EJ DiMera has always been someone who has embraced his power, whether it's his control within the family business or his ability to manipulate situations to his advantage. While this can sometimes lead him down a path of questionable decisions, it's also a characteristic that Kat finds irresistibly attractive. The power and confidence that EJ exudes are qualities that naturally draw her in, especially given her own complicated and tumultuous background. Chad, by contrast, often struggles with the weight of the DiMera family name and the expectations that come with it. While he is a capable businessman and someone who has his own moments of strength, he doesn't wield the same level of power and influence as EJ. This power differential could very well play a significant role in Kat's ultimate decision. She may realize that being with EJ not only offers her emotional fulfillment but also a sense of security and strength that Chad cannot provide. Kat's growing connection with EJ. As the storyline progresses, it's becoming increasingly evident that Kat and EJ have a unique connection that goes beyond mere attraction. While their relationship may have started in a more casual or complicated way, there's an undeniable spark between them. As they continue to spend time together, Kat will likely come to realize that EJ offers something deeper than just chemistry. He provides her with the emotional and intellectual stimulation she craves. For Kat, it's not just about being with someone who can protect her or offer her status, it's about finding a partner who understands her complexities, her ambitions, and her desires. EJ's ability to match her intellect and challenge her in ways that Chad cannot will ultimately make him the more appealing choice. While Chad may be a safe and familiar option, EJ's allure lies in his ability to make Kat feel truly seen and understood. Chad's internal struggles may push Kat toward EJ. Chad's internal struggles will also play a significant role in this love triangle. His entanglement in the scam and his constant balancing act between his love for Kat and his loyalty to his family will inevitably create distance between him and her. While Chad's feelings for Kat are genuine, his lack of focus on their relationship and his inability to fully commit to her may push Kat to seek comfort in EJ's more decisive and straightforward approach to their connection. Chad's hesitance and the emotional baggage he carries may ultimately cause Kat to question whether he is the right person for her in the long run. When faced with the choice between the safe, complicated relationship with Chad and the passionate, determined pursuit from EJ, Kat will likely find herself drawn to the latter. EJ's willingness to fight for her, without hesitation or ambiguity, will speak to her on a deeper level, and she will begin to see him as the partner she deserves. A happy ending for EJ and Kat. In the end, the relationship between EJ and Kat will have a satisfying and heartwarming conclusion. EJ, with his emotional depth, determination, and capacity for change, will win Kat's heart and prove that he is more than just a powerful DiMera. Their relationship will be one of mutual respect, understanding, and passion, offering both characters a chance at true happiness. Unlike his past relationships, which have often been marred by manipulation, deceit, or tragedy, EJ's connection with Kat will be grounded in genuine affection and emotional growth. As the two work through their issues and learn to navigate their differences, they will create a bond that is stronger than any obstacle that comes their way. Kat, too, will grow and evolve in this relationship, finding someone who understands her like no one else and pushing her to be the best version of herself. While Chad may still have a place in Kat's life, perhaps as a friend or as someone she respects, EJ will emerge as the man who ultimately captures her heart. Together, they will prove that love can transcend family rivalries, personal flaws, and past mistakes, and they will build a future that's filled with promise and happiness. Thus, EJ's victory in this battle for love will not just be a triumph of passion, but a testament to his growth as a character and his ability to truly connect with someone who values him for who he truly is. With Kat by his side, EJ will finally find the redemption and happiness he has long been searching for, creating a love story that is both satisfying and fulfilling.